Now we've taken our two halves of our case apart. You know, we started with our trusty dusty scraper, went to our small screwdriver, then our chisel. Got it split back apart. Whoops, we're falling apart here. There. Now what we're going to do is we're going to knock our pin back out, get our spacer out of there, grease up those cam gears. Oh, look at that. It's coming right out for us. Not quite. It wasn't quite that easy. Let me spin it around, drive it out. Okay, we're going to take our everything out. Get a little grease on everything over here. Just a little bit because it'll gel right up for us. Spin those a little bit. Oh yeah. Just a thin coating. Boy, this canned grease is the best thing we made since forever. Now, we're going to get our first cam gear in. We're going to line up our drivers. While we get the first cam gear in, we'll drop in a couple springs. The springs go in the long slotted ones. 1, 2. Then we need 2 pins. The pins go in the holes. 1 pin there. And 1 pin there. Then we're going to take the other side and we're going to make sure we got just a little bit of grease in the hole, in the slot, in the hole, and in the slot. We're going to slide a spring in the slot, seated to the... You make sure that everything's seated in the bottom in the upright position. Seated in the bottom. And for our purposes, we're going to make sure that we got some on the bottom of the pin stuck in the hole. See the grease pop out of the hole? And a little bit more seated in the hole because that's going to help things hold together. And then, very gently, we're going to turn this bad boy upside down. And we lost our spring. So we start all over. We find said spring. Make sure there's a little grease on the bottom, I guess, to hold it in place. Get him back in the hole. Wait a minute, that doesn't seem right. Make sure he's seated in the bottom, which he is now. Slowly turn him upside down. Get the orientation correct. And I lost another one.